Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Today I am filming the last part of my makeup declutter. I'm doing palettes. Now these are all of my eyeshadow palettes in these two big boxes. I'm going to start off by saying, for anyone new, hello, welcome. I am using the Konmari method, kind of. Basically, I'm decluttering my whole house using the Konmari method. When it comes to my makeup, since this is kind of my thing, like the stuff that I'm really into, I'm not taking it super duper seriously. I'm getting rid of the things that I genuinely do not want. But a lot of the stuff I keep because I can pan it, or I actually use it, or it was very expensive and I haven't played with it much. So, you know, this is not going to be a hardcore declutter. If you are looking for like 90% of these palettes to go, this isn't the video for you. You will be disappointed. If you don't think you can handle that, then don't watch it, because yeah, you're going to be disappointed. But I am going to go through these palettes and I'm going to sort of assess what I've got and decide if there's anything that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to zoom in and we're going to get started. My white sheet is no longer white, definitely needs a wash. So this is the Too Faced Le Grand Chateau. I believe it was the Christmas in Paris collection from 2015. I like this. I like this mostly for the way it looks. There are some beautiful eyeshadows in there as well. I'll be keeping that. I have another Christmas Too Faced palette. This one's very dusty. It is the La Belle Carousel. Very cute. These are all like individual palettes. I really like it. Very cute. Definitely keeping that. I've got some Chi Chi palettes here that are also a little dusty. These have been sitting in a box. I don't really have space in my drawers. Oh, let's get these in the viewfinder. Let's see, there we go. I don't really have space in my drawers for all of my palettes. So I've got the Pretty Taupes, mattes and bronzers. Haven't played with these much. I do like them though. They're good fun palettes to pull out when I want to do something a bit different, because they've got like blues and pinks and taupes and oranges, and it's fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold on to them. Alright, these are my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I really got these very recently. I've only played with them a little bit. I actually dropped this palette the other day. It fell off my desk. This one, Secret Garden, is that? No, sorry, it's Houdini. Houdini Shattered. Now, when I ordered these shadows, one of the Houdini shades, because I did a split order with Kat, one of the Houdini shades was broken when I received it. Makeup Geek were like their custom service spot on. I just sent them a photo and a quick email and they sent one out to me. It arrived perfectly safe, but when I dropped the palette it broke. I did manage to repress it though, which is great. So obviously these are new and I will be holding on to them. And I found another Chi Chi palette. This is the nudes. Oh Christ, it's not even the last one. There is also bases. I'm just gonna double check. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's definitely all of them. So I actually have 6 Chi Chi palettes. I didn't know, but there we go. Haven't played with bases. I should play with that. Those neutrals or nudes look really nice. This is kind of making me think of the Lorac Pro 3 a little bit, with all those beautiful nudie shades. Might have a play with that. Right, Morphe palettes. So I have the 12 NB. I really like this one. This is, if I can get it open, I really like this palette. There's nothing wrong with it. it's great, especially for the price. What else have I got? The 35E, 35W, 35N, 35P. I've only really played with the plum 35P, this purple one. Actually, is this the one? No, that's not really. No. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. This is it. So this is a 35W, which is the warm palette. I like it. I do. I really like it. I haven't played with it heaps, but the shades I've used I like, and yeah, I really don't mind these palettes. This is a matte one, so I'm gonna keep them. I actually got them for a good price. It was a sale at Makeup Net. What's next? Let's do these. These are the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palettes, and I'll admit I haven't even used these yet, which is, it's pretty standard for me. I actually bought these when Sephora came to Melbourne. They're covered in dust. I bought a lot of palettes around this time, and I just haven't got around to using them. That might be bad, but whatever. This one I've swatched, the Naturally Pretty Romantics. I haven't played with yet, but I'm going to keep them. Alright, these are my Lorac palettes. I've got the Lorac Mega Pro 2. I don't mind this. It's not like mind-blowing amazing. I'm not reaching for it every day, but it's a true limited edition palette, so obviously I'm going to keep it. It was very expensive, and I haven't had it that long. And I've got the first Lorac Pro palette. Haven't played with it yet, don't hate me. And I've got the Lorac Pro 2. And yeah, again, haven't played with it. You'll be hearing that a lot when I talk about these palettes. I'm keeping them. I've got two Yabby palettes here, and oh, wow. Alright, so these are gorgeous. I love these. Oh, here we go. Alright, so, oh hi kitty. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. There she is. What are you doing? Alright, so these are Yabby palettes. I have the Pearl Paints and the Brights palette. The Pearl Paints can be used wet. I mean, the Brights can be used wet as well. I love these. I'm not going to get rid of them. They're my little like pro babies. So I'm actually really inspired just looking at those colours. The things I can do. Kitty, you're being very rude. Alright, let's get these two out of the way. These are actually palettes that I'm panning. I've got the Estee Lauder 18 Color Deluxe Eyeshadow Compact. There's that. I am working on actually finishing this, and I've got my Z palette, which I just kind of depot things into and repress or press pigments, and sometimes there's like random things sitting in there. But essentially, like 90% of the stuff that you find in this palette I'm actually working on finishing. So they're my two Pan That palette items for 2016. Obviously I'm going to keep them. This is my one and only Zoeva palette. I think it's my one and only Zoeva palette. Anyway, it's a nude spectrum. I love this. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I want to buy more Zoeva palettes, so obviously I'm going to keep that one. These two are Face of Australia Nude and Naked palettes. These are available at Priceline. I think Priceline actually might be getting rid of this brand. You might be able to see with this one, it's a little, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, it's a little bit powdery. There's some powder issues going on there. This one is a bit better, but I've got to say, these are actually really, they're good palettes for their price. I actually got them 40% off, so they were even cheaper for me. But I actually, like, they're not amazing, they're not perfect, they're not brilliant. Kitty, you're being rude. But they're they're really not bad palettes at all, to be honest. I quite like them. And I'm going to keep them, and I might get rid of the cat because she just... cat, why do you have to sit there? These right here are Models Prefer palettes. I've got the... the cat is fucking hilarious. I've got the Rose Nude, the Black, and the Nude. I actually... Alright, cat, you have to go. You have to. I'm sorry. I actually want to do a proper review of these. I played with them a little bit. I've taken swatch photos. I've just got to like write up a blog post. I don't mind them. Actually, these are probably some of the better drugstore Australian palettes that I've used that you can find at Priceline. So yeah, I do like these, and I will be keeping them. Alright, I've got two like mammoth palettes that I want to get out of the way. This was a Tarte, what are you called? No idea. I think it was Lights of the Party, or Light of the Party, I don't know. So there's like these shadows here. Whoa, I just stuck my finger in that. There's blush, bronzer, more eyeshadows, highlight. And I think I may have blinded you with that mirror. So that's all in there. I don't mind it. I don't adore it. It's not like, you know, the most amazing thing I've ever used. But are you serious? And now my phone thinks I'm talking to it. Are you right there? Do you want the eyeshadow? You just... Look at her. She's such a whore. Anyway, I am keeping the Tarte palette. I think the cat likes the Tarte palette. I think she's alright with this. You alright with that? Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's a little bit ugly, but it's not bad. It's sparkly. See? She's like her mother. She likes sparkly things. There's your baby. Alright, kitty, I need some space. Alright, so this one is the Kat Von D Movida Loca palette. This was Christmas 2015. It's a very pretty palette. I think what I need to say about this, and I kind of did mini reviews on these in December. Yep, Kat, no. Basically, I saw a lot of reviews on this. And I was hyped about it. People were saying that the eyeshadows are amazing, they're brilliant, they're buttery, they blend, and blah 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 blah. It didn't quite meet my expectations, but I do like it. I love bright eyeshadows, I love colour, it's so much fun. And this is a great palette for me because I've got all the neutrals, but then I've got all the colours, so it's kind of one of those palettes that I could actually use every day, which, you know, it's not for everyone, but I do love this, and the artwork is beautiful, and again, like proper limited edition, so definitely keeping that. Alright, these are some of my most treasured palettes. BareMinerals. So I've got the Regal Wardrobe. This is probably my most favourite palette of all time. It's just perfect. I absolutely adore it. I've got the, I think this was a Work Weekend Wow palette. Maybe. I don't actually know. Yes, Work Weekend Wow. So some brights, some neutrals, that sort of stuff. I've got the Neutrals palette and the Nudes palette. These are fairly new to me. I do like them as well. They're not my favourite BareMinerals palettes, but I do like them. And then I have the, I can't remember what this palette was called, but there it is. Again, some favourite shades in here. This Copper. Are you serious? And Shiver. Oh god, I love Shiver. So yeah, definitely gonna hold on to my BareMinerals palettes. These are the sort of palettes that I kind of buy without thinking. Sorry, I'll get that back in the viewfinder. I kind of, yeah, whenever BareMinerals releases a palette, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy it because I can get behind that. Alright, I've got a stack of Urban Decay palettes here. Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette, Urban Decay Naked Basics. I actually haven't used this, I'll be honest. I did just get it like, gosh, about 2 months ago. And I only bought it because I was trying to get shipping over, like the free shipping thing. And it was on sale. So yeah, like you never see Urban Decay on sale in Australia. It's just not a thing. So I bought it. I also brought the electric palette. When I put this in my cart, this came up as a recommended item. And look, I haven't even opened this. How good am I? I'm not even going to open it. Not yet. I'm not ready to use it. It can stay like this. So this came up as a recommended item. That sounds... I think I need to open this. Could that be broken? Sorry. This came up as a recommended item when I put this in my cart. And again, this was on sale. And shit like this just isn't... Oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's safe. Look, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I need to use this. I need to use this. Oh, are you... Oh... Alright, sorry guys, I'm just like, oh, are you fucking serious? Wow, okay, oh, wow, this feels like it's going to be glorious. Oh, for God's sake, okay, I'm so glad I bought that. I need to play with that, that's exciting. Does anyone else look at eyeshadow palettes and just feel inspired? Because that's what they do to me. They just make me want to create art. This one here is my Urban Decay Vice. I have no idea what number this is. They don't number them. This came out Christmas 2015 in Australia, but I believe it had been out in the US for quite some time. I'm not going to get rid of this. It's my first and only Vice palette. I would like to keep it. I then have all of my Urban Decay Naked palettes. 1, 2, 3 and Smoky. I like 1, 3 and Smoky. They're great. I use them. They're fantastic. I do not like Naked 2 purely because they're more cool toned shadows. But I'm not going to get rid of it. And I'm not going to get rid of it because I am a beauty blogger and I do YouTube. I make beauty videos. So when you end up with a dupe palette, it's great to be able to open it up, take a look and go, well, is it a dupe? It's also great for, you know, swatching and stuff like that. I don't like to look at swatches online. I like to do my own swatches because I know I can trust them. I know they haven't been edited. It's like, it's on my skin. I did the swatches. So I will be keeping them. And Naked 2 I probably mostly keep for reference. Occasionally I use it, but it's not a favourite. Alright, here I have two NYX palettes. This is the Butt Naked Turn the Other Cheek. I just brought this recently on a whim. I'd like to play with it. Obviously, I haven't used it very much yet. So I'm going to keep that. This one is the Dusk Till Dawn palette. I don't know, Dusk Till Dawn, yes. You know what? I might actually get rid of this. Yeah, I can get rid of this. I haven't used it since I got it, and I got it last year, and I don't really look at this and feel like I want to use it. So that can go. Alright, I got rid of a palette. I'm doing better than I thought I would. Two that I'm not getting rid of are my Inglot palettes. Let's see if I can get these in the shot. These, do you mind? You are so rude. Go go. So these are like custom palettes. I made them myself, or filled them myself. I love these and I'm going to keep them. Alright, 2 more palettes that I do not like but I'm going to keep. If you're freaking out, then why are you watching this video? I've got the full exposure and the double exposure. So full exposure I've had for a while, double exposure I got this year, and I got it because I thought, you know what, this palette got such a shitty review that this new one, the formula has to be better. Like, there's no way they could have brought out another shitty palette, and they did. But you know, it is what it is. I'm keeping these mostly for reference. I will say some of the shades, I did try to swatch this and not even show you these 2 here. Some of the shades are really amazing, but for the most part they're not like brilliant. If I was ever going to pan like a proper legit palette that I bought, it would be these, because I wouldn't be sad to see them go. But I do want to, you know, paid a lot of money for them. I would like to get some use out of them, to be honest. Occasionally I do pull them out. It's not something that, you know, I feel the need to get rid of right now. These mattes, totally usable. These shimmers, these 6 here, wet them, they're fine. You can make them work. Alright, I think we should address these Too Faced palettes because they're taking up a lot of space. I have Chocolate Bar, Semi-Sweet, Bonbons, Sweet Peach. I'm going to keep them all because collection. This one was Sugar and Spice, Christmas 2014, I think. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. So I'm going to keep that. This is the Sugar Pop palette. I didn't even buy this. It actually came out, well, technically I paid money for it, but it came out of a Lucky bag, Beautylish Lucky bag, and I actually like it. Like, I will use these. I'm not huge on the pink, but the rest of it I'm down with. I don't mind it. So I'm going to keep that. I have never bought any of these small palettes because I don't want to get into that collecting thing. And just having this one is fine. Like, I don't feel the need to go out and finish my collection. Alright, I'm going to bunch these because it's probably going to piss people off, but this video will be pissing people off anyway. Lime Crime and Sugarpill. Alright, this one is the Addicted to Pretty. There we go. Serious Brights. I have, these are actually awesome. I have wet these and they just come back like a gun. Like, their formula is fantastic. And obviously I'm going to keep that. Cat, you need to go. You need to go. A palette I will never ever get rid of, ever, is the Edward Scissorhands Sugarpill palette. This is glorious and it has huge nostalgic value for me. These eyeshadows are so hard for me to wear, but my god, I just love this palette. You would not be able to pry this out of my cold dead hands because I would live forever to protect this. I love it. I have the Sparkle Baby palette. This is very pretty. I went through a phase where I liked these sort of pastel-y colours. Kitten Parade is so pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. So yes, I will be keeping that as well. And this is the Lime Crime Aquitania palette. Look at those beautiful colours. See, inspiration straight away. I'm like, mermaid. Every day I want to be a mermaid and wear this palette. So I will be keeping that as well. Alright, this is the Blink Fusion Neutral palette. Okay, I'm gonna actually swatch this because I'm not sure. These are okay, so these are a little bit, some of them are a bit powdery. Some of the mattes feel chalky and do not have good pigmentation, specifically the black. It's an absolute disaster. The other mattes are quite nice. I'm seeing that the shades I like are a little bit too cool toned, which means I probably wouldn't really like any looks that I create with it. Okay, so there it is. It kind of pains me to get rid of palettes, but no, I'm out of wipes. But I think I can get rid of this palette. I'm not loving what I'm seeing here, and I'm not really inspired by it, so I think I can actually get rid of that. It's a good thing. Okay, this is actually something that was also in my project pan for 2016. The plan was to sort of work on shadows in my other two palettes, and if I finished anything, to go into this and start digging out shades. I can see a couple of shades here that I really kind of like the look of. You know what? I don't want to do finger swatches with these because these are metallics. They're gonna swatch differently, so I'm gonna take, hold on, I've got primer and I've got brushes here exactly for this reason. I want to make sure I actually like what I'm keeping. Okay, I'm not gonna keep this. I've got shit everywhere. I'm not really, like, I'm not blown away by the swatches. I do want to genuinely get rid of palettes that I don't love. I'm not feeling the love with this, so it can go. Alright, let's talk about two little drugstore palettes that I love. These are the Savvy eyeshadow palettes in Light Natural and Dark Natural. Sorry, I feel like I'm burping up my dinner. It's so disgusting. So I believe these are meant to be similar to the Urban Decay Naked Basics, maybe? I don't know. But I freaking love these. Their pigmentation isn't like amazing, killer, blow you out of the water. But they are great for, like, here they are here. They're great for just doing really easy everyday looks. The pigmentation is there, they blend really well. I really like them. They're great little palettes. I took a bit of a risk on these ones. I did get them 40% off, but they turned into one of my, like, favorite drugstore purchases. So I really enjoy them, and I'll be keeping them. I had to take a break because the attention seeker is attention seeking. Look at the camera. Look. Puss, puss. Look at the people. The people want to see the pretty face. Alright, come on, get out of the way. Go. I've got palettes to declutter. And look at all the crap. Alright, let's do some MAC. I think these are all my MAC. I think. I don't adore, okay, wait. I adore this. This is the Burgundy times 9 eyeshadow. Yeah, I love this little palette. It's great. It's right up my alley. And it's kind of a mirror of this, which is a palette that I created myself. You can see, like, this is what I like. So I'm definitely going to keep them. These two, I mostly brought these because they're pretty. This one I got at the corporate store. It was fairly cheap. Beautiful shades, particularly this center one. Like, oh, Christ. Jesus made that eyeshadow. I'm definitely going to keep that. It's, you know, it's very pretty. This one I brought, again, because it's very pretty. It's a Pastelux Pearl Fusion palette. These work best wet, and they're almost best used like over the top of other eyeshadows to sort of enhance sparkle. I do like it. It's not a favorite, but it's the sort of thing like I could pan that. It wouldn't be a problem. So I'm not going to get rid of it. Let's do these Natio ones. Actually, someone in a video, I think it was this review, told me that I was saying Natio wrong. I believe it's Natio. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've always said it as Natio, but Natio, I thought they were limited edition. They're not. You can get them whenever you like. These are good palettes. They are like, I mean, they're not amazing, perfect, wow, but they're really not bad for inexpensive. Oh, great. Yes, let's get those swatches in there. Swatch them really close together. They're not bad. They're really not bad for $20 palettes. If you know, if you like something that looks like one of the Naked palettes, but you can't afford a Naked palette, this is an option. I am going to you know what? I might get rid of these. Wait, how do I feel about that? Really, how do I feel about that? Hang on, I'm having a moment. Just bear with me. See, they're good shadows. This is really hard. You know what? I might get rid of one and keep one. I'm gonna keep the rose, or sorry, the bloom one, and I'm gonna get rid of the earth, because the earth is kind of like a cross between the Naked 1 and the Naked 2, whereas the bloom is like similar to the Naked 3. But I'm thinking maybe one day I'd like to try and pan a large palette, and if I'm gonna do it, I'd kind of like to pan something that wasn't super expensive. Okay, I have rethought this. I'm gonna get rid of these. I can do that. Deep breaths, Hayley. You will buy more palettes this year. Don't freak out. Just stay calm. Let's talk about something I'm not getting rid of. That might make me feel a little bit better. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I got this not long ago. I'm keeping it. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Something else I'm not getting rid of. Makeup Forever. This is one of their custom palettes. If I can get the protective thingy off. So there we go. I have 7 shades in there. One day I will fill this. I'm gonna keep this because it's great. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. Alright, this is a Models Prefer eyeshadow palette. Now, I hate this packaging, and really, it's like it's stuck to itself. Yep, that's some good shit right there. I've never used this. I am going to swatch it right now, see how I feel. These mattes do not feel good. Christ. Wow. You know what? I'm not even gonna, nope. If you swatch like that, you're not gonna be any good. That can go. Alright, these are some Essence palettes. Now, these all about, actually, sorry, they're all called All About whatever. We've got bronze, greys, nudes, roses. These are the newer ones. This is the All About Nude, All About Candies. These are the older ones. Apparently these are crap. These are good. I swatched some of them. Do not remember. So I'm going to just have a little play. They're not amazing, but they don't seem as bad as... Oh, this one's broken. Oh, that blue... Oh, they're a bit pretty. I might actually try these over a primer. Justify keeping this. If I tried to use this, I would just like freak the fuck out. Can you even see that? No, you can't, because there's no pigmentation. That one can go. Let's try this one. That's pretty sad. Pretty sad. It builds, so that's a thing. But are these colours really worth the drama? Not really. So that can go. Let's try, oh, this one that I just stuck my finger in. Oh wow. Okay, so this is looking a little better. Let's swap brushes. This a bit of a clean. They're a little powdery, I'll admit that. That's interesting colour. Alright, so you know what, I think this particular one, this rose one, so powdery, that can go. I'm not really like, you know, I'm not obsessed with those colours. Let me see if I can find some clean brushes. Let's see if I can fall in love with something going on here. So this is the bronze palette. That's not really fun. That's pretty, but I can probably live without it. Am I even getting these in the viewfinder? Okay, I don't need that. That's okay. I can do without it. I'm gonna straight away. I'm just gonna get rid of the greys. I'm not into cool tones. The reason I brought all these, I wanted to review them. I don't feel the need to do it anymore. Let's try the nudes palette. Yeah, I'm just not, you know, I do need to try this because it's sparkly. And it's pretty, but it's not amazing. Okay, I can get rid of that as well. That's a good thing. Progress, progress. Alright, these are the last of my palettes, and we're just going to do this in one fell swoop. Revlon Colour Stay Quad in Siren. Don't like it. Can go. Maybelline The Nudes. I do not like these palettes. These are not good eyeshadows. I suppose I don't know, if you really can't afford, you know, a higher end palette, or not even that, it's just like, they swatch great like that, but they do not go on the eyes like that. I do not want that palette. I do, however, want a tissue to clean some of this shit off. These L'Oreal La Nude palettes, these are expensive, right? These are $30 palettes, and they look fairly good. When you do like weight to cost ratio, these are more expensive than Too Faced eyeshadows. And Too Faced eyeshadows, anyone who has watched me for a while and watched my palette reviews on Too Faced, you guys know that for the most part, I think Too Faced formula could be a million times better. These are more expensive than Too Faced, and the pigmentation is worse. I do not like these. They're horrible. I was going to do a review on these. I literally could not think of a single good thing to say. So this is the last that you will see of these palettes on my channel. Heed my warning. Don't waste your fucking money. Stefan 6 Color Eyeshadow in Day. I have not used this. Have I even swatched it? Yes, I have definitely swatched it. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, that pink's really interesting. It's got like a yellow shift to it. Can you guys see that? I'm not really into the grey tones. It's a bit boring. Let's see if this grey is anything special. Okay, that's I don't need to keep that. That's alright. That can go. I'm not in love with it. This can definitely go. This is the what are you? Bourgeois Intense Smoky. So it's got 2 eyeshadows and a gel liner. I wonder if this gel liner is any good. Whoa, it is. You still work, but you're a bit patchy. Okay, so that's fine. That can go. What are you? You're an Estee Lauder Pure Color Eyeshadow. I think, yeah. This is a shame. I love Estee Lauder eyeshadows. The only shade that I would actually use out of this little palette is this brown one. It's not a good reason to keep it. So I think I'll get rid of that. NARS Stephen Klein Dead of Summer palette. I'm going to tell you guys that these eyeshadows are fucking rubbish. They swatch beautifully. But actually they don't even swatch that nicely. They swatched beautifully in store. I can tell you that much. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. Was I getting that in view? There you go. I'm not going to get rid of it because it was really fucking expensive. And I know that if I put in a little bit of effort, I can make them work. But this is probably one of my biggest regret purchases. But it was expensive. Oh, and I'll just say, like, I'll never actually get rid of it because of the packaging. I love the packaging. What's this? Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes. Are you the purple one? Yes. Alright, so these are fairly pretty actually. These are the kind of colours that are right up my alley. Let's see. So there we go. We'll get in there. These ones, here. Sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder. I'm going to keep it. Maybe one day I will try and pan it. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that. Alright, I think these ones I will keep, but we'll just take a little look. Actually, I'll say I know I'm keeping the Stila in the, Eyes of the Window to the Soul palette. I love that palette. It's beautiful. I'm going to keep that. This is a Sleek Eye Divine Storm palette. I feel like, why did I buy this? I feel like Storm isn't something that I would really, hang on, I need a makeup wipe. Let's get some of this shit off my arm. Alright, Sleek palette. Ooh, I remember you. You're glorious. So this is the only Sleek palette that I own. Oh, I'm so excited. Look, look, look. Yeah, it's a little powdery, but Jesus. I'm keeping that. That's okay. I feel quite comfortable with that decision. That's beautiful. I might use that tomorrow. And this is the Tarte Tartlet eyeshadow palette. There's eyeshadow everywhere. So have I used this? Nope. You're new. There it is. They're all mattes. This line here is inspiring me. I like purple. So I'm gonna hold on to this. This looks glorious and new. I like it. Alright, so there we go. That's a keeper. Alright, so here's what I'm decluttering. There's 19 palettes here, and to be honest, that is like 19 more than I actually expected to get rid of. So I am really proud of myself. I think I did a hell of a lot better than I expected. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. This video concludes my makeup declutter. I will not be doing another makeup declutter this year. I might come back and do one, you know, next year sometime. But for now, I have been through all my makeup and I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten through. My next KonMari video will be addressing like beauty products that aren't makeup. So I'll probably do like all skincare products in one video, all body products, all hair products, but they're not going to be as involved, like going through each individual product. I will probably zoom through those because like yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So that's what's coming. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.